I'm Ninja Greg, and you're watching The Ninja Greg Show. Well, for a lot of us, Scooby Doo was kind of our first introduction to the horror genre. And there have been many iterations of Scooby Doo and like different cartoons. Like there's the classic Scooby Doo, Where Are You? There was What's New Scooby Doo, Scooby Doo Mysteries, 13 Ghosts of Scooby Doo, and even kind of a crappy live action movie. And sometime after this movie bombed at the box office, they made a sequel. And sometime after that, they made kind of another live action Scooby Doo movie called Scooby Doo The Mystery Begins. And that's what this review is going to be about. Alright. Story of Scooby Doo The Mystery Begins. It's kind of the origin story of Scooby and the gang and how they got back together. Now, what are some of the positives for this movie? Well, Frank Welker's Scooby Doo, always great performance, and you can always expect top notch performances from Frank Welker, who, by the way, also voiced Freddy. Fun trivia fact. And the characters, they seem pretty close to how they're supposed to be, and when they meet for the first time, they show that they all have kind of a common interest in mysteries and stuff, and which I like, kind of establishing how they get involved in mysteries in the first place. And another fun fact: you find out all the you find out Shaggy's real name, Norville Rogers. Wrap your head around that. And yeah, it's funny. I mean, it's a Scooby Doo movie. Yeah, I mean, it's targeted towards kids, so yeah, it's kind of stupid and silly at times. But I'd be lying if I said I didn't get a chuckle out of it every now and again. And of course, it follows all the classic Scooby Doo tropes. Frey's the leader, Velma's the brains, Shaggy and Scooby are Shaggy and Scooby. What more do you expect at this point? And Daphne isn't really so much eye candy as she is. She she's pretty resourceful, and she's even the one who provides the team with her mystery machine. And yeah, she's the typical rich girl, but not quite so typical as it seems. Because yeah, she tells the gang that she's got her own car, and she takes them to her house. They go inside her garage, and there are these three really cool sports cars lined up. I forget exactly what they were, save for one that was a Beamer. And she points to a van that belongs to her family gardener, and she says, just because I'm rich doesn't mean I get everything. Well, so that's good. I mean, it makes. I'm not sure what the right word is for it, but it doesn't make Daphne the stereotypical rich valley girl. So, and let me think. Yeah, it's an okay movie overall. I mean, it's not dreadful or anything like that. But now that I'm on this subject, I think it's time to take a look at some of the negatives of this movie, and there are some. Oh boy. First of all, like I said, this is a live action Scooby Doo movie, and Scooby looks awful. If you thought the first live action Scooby was bad, oh, this looks twice as bad. And yeah, I did say it made me laugh sometimes, but the humor really is hit or miss, and some of the special effects are kind of lame, and there's a lot of cartoony looking effects that don't always hit bullseyes, and there's some slapstick, mostly involving Shaggy, big surprise. But it some of it feels kind of forced, but it's not terrible. I mean, it wasn't an absolute grind to have to sit through it. I actually didn't mind this movie all that much, to be honest with you. But Would I recommend it? Um, that's if you're curious about it, I say go ahead and check it out. But it's not so bad that it's worth your time, but it's not so good that I'd say yes, definitely go watch this movie. So it's really up to you. If you want to see how Scooby and the gang kind of got together and watch something that both kind of satirizes and celebrates everything that makes Scooby Doo, then you'll definitely enjoy this. And even during the end credits of the film, they kind of pay tribute to the opening sequence of the old Scooby Doo Where Are You TV show, even though they play the theme song for What's New Scooby Doo from that during that sequence, but whatever. Anyways, that's what I thought of Scooby Doo The Mystery Begins. What did you think about it? Did you see it? Did you like it? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know in the comments what you think. And if you like this video, then give it a like and maybe even a subscribe as well. Anyways, I'm Ninja Greg. You've been watching the Ninja Greg Show. I'll see you next time.